Hey everyone, welcome back to Sacred Light Tarot. This is Anna, and we are going to be taking a look at a requested topic, self-healing. Okay, how to lean into the act of self-healing, guys. If you're new to the channel, I urge you to first and foremost, if you like what you see here, please subscribe. Let me know in the comments how and if this resonates with you, so that I know if this is something that you would like me to do again. Also, give me a thumbs up, okay, if this is content that you want to see more of. This is how this is how I know what is something that you want to see and something that you're not so fond of. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the spread. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all other placements. Cross watchers, do be advised that roles can be reversed. I am not taking this, but I will take a look at it. Not surprised. The devil. Since we are talking about self-healing, I'm actually going to keep this out. It seems significant. Okay, there's something that you are dealing with that is dragging you down, that you feel chained to. Whatever that is. I don't even have to, I mean, I meditate before I do the reading, but yeah, I don't even have to call forth my spirit guides anymore. They're just here. Yeah. Where do I need healing? Where do we need healing, please? Thank you. The Nine of Pentacles, your independence. Some of you feel as if you're chained to a situation. Could be a person, okay? Could be a job. That you don't necessarily feel is giving what it's supposed to give. What do we need in support of this healing? What do we need in support of this healing? To be open about it, to open up your emotions, to be in control of your emotions. Okay, the King of Cups here. This is a very watery, it's scorpionic energy. This is also about whereas the Queen of Cups has a cover over her chalice, okay, the King of Cups does not. He is in full control of his emotions, and therefore he can be open with them. What hinders this? What is the blockage? What is the blockage, please? What is the blockage, please, ladies? Thank you. Strength. Okay, Leo energy. For some of you, this is about gaining the strength. For some of you, this is just about going forward regardless of the consequences. You may feel like you are going to make some people mad. I'm going to say this again. When I got sober, a lot of people told me, you will lose friends when you get sober. And boy, it is true. There are a lot of people that hang around with you because you are in the same low vibration that they are. I'm not saying that to be harsh, but there are some people who like to be around people who are going through difficult times because it makes them feel better, or it makes them feel as if they're on the same level. Okay, your ability to work through this and to heal whatever this devil is. And if you say, I don't have a devil, we all do. We all have a shadow side. Okay, mine is, God, what would you say mine is? Mine is probably, I get angry sometimes, pissy, I guess, hangry. There are some times whenever I have mood swings, emotions, being in control of my emotions 24/7. I mean, we all have these things that we don't necessarily love about ourselves. All right. A lot of times, self-doubt is one of the things that I struggle with. I know. It's odd to hear me say that, but just know that you're not alone. Yeah. The channel, I've really struggled with that lately, and wanting to not persevere and to give up. If it weren't for someone very special in my life pushing me to keep going, then I would not be here doing this right now. What is it? What is the spiritual lesson behind this pain? The Four of Pentacles, which is a dualistic card. What is it that you need to hold on to, and what is it that makes you feel safe, and what is it that you can cast away? The Knight of Pentacles underneath the bottom of the deck. Some of you have been aware of this for a little while. In fact, you've been planning on making these changes. You just have not given to this situation. In fact, you may have altogether blocked it out. But by doing so, we have the Nine of Cups. Two of Swords. You've been blocking your own personal happiness. And some of you have been giving to a situation far more than you've been receiving from it. It's kind of what it feels like. I do want to go ahead and get an oracle. Actually, whatever wants to come through, please, ladies. Messages from Spirit, from Source. One more, please. One more. One more, please. Thank you. Or two more. We'll take it. Okay. Again, whatever hits the table for a reason. I can't stress that enough. Don't dismiss if you feel like it's too many. A lot of times it's not. It's for a reason. Okay, let's see here. The Nine of Pentacles. Unless the whole deck falls to the table, then you know that's a bit of an exception, or falls on the floor. Had that happen. The Nine of Pentacles, please. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, the Page of Cups. You've been giving very little to your own independence. The Page of Cups is like, I'm going to give a little bit, not too much. It's very interesting because what you need to support this is a whole lot of emotion with the King of Cups. That's a lot of emotion. I was going to say something else, but yeah. The Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. You may feel like you lack the emotional maturity to take this on, to be, yeah, again, the Page of Swords. You're still kind of learning how to be independent from whatever this devil is, whatever you have been chained and bound to. Interesting. Okay, what we need more to support this healing, what is it that we need, please, ladies? Thank you. Stability. The Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, stability over loss, and the wisdom to know the difference. Damn. Okay. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles here. Okay. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, the Five of Cups. You are wrestling with the emotion of sadness, remorse, and regret. What you need more of is control over your emotions. Now, I'm not saying that it is whitewashing it and saying, no, it didn't happen. No, I don't feel any sadness, remorse, and regret. There's also the flip side of not drowning in that sadness, remorse, and regret, but taking a look at it from an objective viewpoint and saying, okay, I understand where this feeling is coming from. Now, how can I address it in the healthiest way, a way that is healing for me? And learning how to do that, the Page of Pentacles here. This can also be about reaching out to someone, okay? When in doubt, reach out to someone that you trust, a mentor, a friend, a counselor, a therapist, whatever the case may be. What's the blockage? The blockage is strength. Some of you really do feel like, yeah, awaken here. Some of you have yet to awaken to your own inner strength and your own inner power. The Six of Swords. Whenever you do, it will allow you to move forward. And the Four of Cups. You're a little apathetic. You're a little bit saying, yeah, I no wonder you're giving this the page level when you're being called to embrace your strength and your power here, your independence. Is it honestly, somewhere along the line, you've kind of given up the fight? Is that it? I mean, I understand. I've been there. This is saying that strength is needed. This is the blockage. You're withholding. You're holding yourself back instead of roaring forward. Okay? To awaken to the fact, I feel like that you can move on from this. That you don't have to stay sat in this. The Four of Cups, is someone that is just sitting underneath a tree and they're being given a golden opportunity, an Ace of Cups, but they're not really interested in it. They're more focused on the Three of Cups that are sitting right in front of them. This is like this feels like a solar plexus blockage or a drive that you have lost. Okay? Some of you are saying, yeah, but I'm just fine where I'm at. And And if you say that and you know that's not true, then you're doing yourself more harm than good by continually trying to convince yourself that you don't want to move away from this, or that you don't have the strength to move away from this. I've already told my story so many times, but yeah, you do. You really, really do. The Four of Pentacles, please. The Four of Pentacles. The spiritual lesson is, oh, I like that. Thank you. Cards calling somebody out here. Okay. Yeah. To be honest, perfect amount. Okay. The Two of Wands here. Okay. You have to make a decision on what is keeping you stable and what is keeping you stuck. Stable and stuck. They start with the same two letters, but they are entirely different. Stable is house, home, family. It is something that you want to continually invest in. Stuck is something that you feel like you cannot untie yourself from. As someone who has cut a lot out of their life, I'm telling you that there is not a whole lot that you cannot untie yourself from. Okay. Even if it happens to be something that you can't see a solution to at this point in time, I feel like there is, there's strategy here involved, and I've been sitting here staring at the Seven of Swords, trying to figure out how it should be interpreted, because a lot of people will say there's only one way to interpret the Seven of Swords: lying, cheating, stealing, deception. It's also tactics. It's also making the conscious decision to win at all costs. Yes, that can be deceptive. It can be self-deception. It can be, there are a lot of different meanings for the cards, the way that they come out. As an intuitive reader, I have to read everything all together. I feel like you are being strategic in what it is that you hold on to and what it is that you let go. This is the spiritual lesson behind what you are going through. It's to arm you with this information moving forward so that you can identify it in the future. I mean, the King of Swords here, okay? Calling it out. Underneath the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Five of Wands. It's a lot of fire underneath the bottom of the deck, which means that you've been keeping a lot of this passion and this fire suppressed. You want to fight for this. You want to stand up for it. And most importantly, you want to move away from it. And your intuition here with the High Priestess, Cancer and Piscean energy is screaming at you that you need to. I hear a lot of I can't. And I hear a lot of, I am not telling you that the reasons you have are not valid. But it's up to you to decide whether or not they are legitimate enough to justify staying in a situation that, for all intents and purposes, is binding you to something that you do not want to be associated with. The devil does not necessarily mean that this is toxic. It means that you are bound to it, that you do not wish to be bound to it, and that if given the opportunity, you would like to release this. Unshackle yourself from this. It can be an addiction. It can be low vibrational energy. It can be depression. It can be whatever the case may be. It can be a shopping addiction, okay, as I said before. It can be obsessively scrolling through social media. But every time that you do, you continually feel worse and worse and worse and worse. It can be overeating. It can be whatever, okay? Capricorn energy. Let's go ahead and take a look at your oracles before I get into the astrology here. We have Dragon Seahorse, okay, the number 48, bringing into balance the divine masculine and feminine aspects of yourself. For some of you, you're going to have to step up into both roles, either as a parent or for yourself here. Interesting fact about the dragon seahorse, they are asexual, so they do not need to reproduce in a typical fashion. So they are both male and female, so they create and they care for their own young. Okay. Yeah, somebody asked me if I was a scientist in the comments. No, I am just, as Einstein said, I am not brilliant. I am merely cursed with an insatiable curiosity. Sorry. Kind of goes with the territory. Whenever you do research constantly for years, writing books, then it's kind of something that grows on you. I want to know the why behind everything. It used to piss my dad off whenever I was a kid. Why? I have my reasons. Didn't cut it for me. So as an adult now, I want to know the why behind everything. That's the perks of being an adult. Okay, that and getting to stay up past your bedtime. The number 5, sacred waters. I don't know why 5 is really sticking out to me. The 5th. The 5th means something to someone, or the number 5. You've been seeing repeating 5s? You're halfway there? I don't know. Something about the number 5. Very significant. You're being spiritually protected from that which you cannot see. Sacred waters. For some of you, you are being protected by spirit guides or forces that you have no clue about. If you want to learn more about your spirit guides, again, I've mentioned her many times, but Rachel Jane Healing. We have Waterfall, the number 39. This is the first one that came out, by the way. Waterfall. A new path is being forged for you. Will you follow it? I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I've been seeing here is a resistance to this new path, breaking free from whatever this devil is. I can't, I won't, I'm uncertain, I don't have enough information, I'm only able to give so much, and if a new path opens up for you, follow it. If, I'm seeing this more and more in readings where it's almost making a choice between Scylla and Charybdis. So yeah, that's where, by the way, if you didn't know, we get the term between a rock and a hard place. In the Iliad, or is it the Odyssey, where Odysseus is being led along the cliffs. And this is before the time that we knew what caused the tides to come in and out. It was thought in Greek mythology that there was Scylla and Charybdis, one of which lived in the mountains and one of which was underneath the sea. And so Charybdis would suck in the water this mythical sea beast, and that is what drew the tides away from the shore and would vomit them back up. And Charybdis was one, or Scylla was one that lived in the mountains and controlled the weather. So it's like choosing between a rock and a hard place. Okay. Sorry. No, you're again, yeah, passionately curious about all things. We have Virgo energy here in the 9 of Pentacles. I do want to point that out. All right, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn here in the Ace of Pentacles. We have Scorpionic energy here in the King of Cups. You just never know what you're going to learn. Random facts that come out for no reason to speak of at all, just because. Strength. It's a message for someone out there, okay? Strength. Leo energy, and then we have Capricorn energy here in the Devil. The Ace of Swords is Aquarian energy. Earth, air, fire, and water here all on the board. Did we have any majors underneath the bottom of the deck? No, but a lot of passion. And then Cancer and Piscean energy and the High Priestess. Ultimately, by giving too much to something, you are blocking your the main theme. You are blocking your own personal wish fulfillment. And this almost feels like I have to be self-sacrificing. I have to look out for the betterment of everyone else, and to look after my own best and highest good would make me appear selfish. No. That's not the case. That's doing what is in your best and highest good. You do have to look after yourself from time to time. You cannot, just as they say on an airplane, you have to put that oxygen mask on someone else who is unable to do so after you put your own on, because if you pass out and they're already passed out, then everybody's going to be passed out, and then you're screwed. So yeah, it's like putting your life jacket on. Whenever adults put the life jacket on first, then the kids. Okay, women and children first. I don't know where that came from, but yeah, you have to look after yourself in order to be able to look after other people. All right, guys. Do yourself a solid and release yourself from whatever this devil energy is. If it's feeling like you are the glue that is holding everything together and everyone else's happiness is rating higher than your own, disabuse yourself of that position of responsibility. Okay? All right, guys. That is what I have for you. Wishing you a fantastic day. Love, healing. And remember, you can always reach out to me, book a personal reading with me if you need if you have additional questions or need additional clarity. I'm always there. All right, guys, take care. Bye.